Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class. And this time I will go over this note with you. This one should be easy and I got some more practice questions right here. So let's see if you can do this one. This question says find the solution to the equation below. It says pretty simple, I have this one. But unlike previous lesson, now we have a number in front of x squared. Because if you look at the previous lesson, we don't have anything, right? So how can we factor this one? It's very easy. So step number one, it says slip a to c and multiply. And if you don't know what that means, it's pretty simple. So first, quadratic equation is a standard form, which is this. Do you see a, b, c? So a means 2, b means positive 5, c means positive 3. So basically slip a to c and multiply means I'm gonna slip, which means I'm gonna take it out and move it to the last number and then multiply. So I have x squared, since I moved 2, plus 5x plus, now 2 times 3, you're gonna get 6. So I hope that makes sense to you. That's step number one. I just moved first number to the last number and then multiplied. Now since I don't have any number here, although there's hidden number 1, but who cares? Now I can factor this. I'm gonna put 6 on the top, 5 in the bottom. Now what numbers can give you this? It's a positive 6, so 1 times 6, 2 times 3. As you can see, both numbers can give you 5 depending on how you use, but since top number is positive, you're trying to find number that add up to 5, not subtract. Like 6 minus 1 gives you 5, but that's not what we want. What we want is 2 plus 3, because it's a positive number. So I have x plus 2, x plus 3. That is equal to 0. I forgot about equal to 0. But step number 2 says you have to factor this, and then you have to divide each number by a. So what I mean is, step number 1, we moved first number to the last number and then multiply, which means we have to do the exact opposite, which means we have to divide each number by what we slipped at the beginning, which is 2. So I'm going to divide each number by 2. Step number 3 is the most important step, although many students forget about this. So you simplify it. 2 over 2 becomes 1. 3 over 2 you cannot simplify, so you just write 3 over 2. What you have to remember is you will end up simplifying at least 1. Okay? Many times you're gonna simplify both numbers, but there's no case that you're not simplifying any number. You will end up simplifying at least one number, if I'm right. Unless there's no special case. Step number 4. If you have any denominator, you're gonna slide it in front of x. I don't have any denominator, so first one I will just write as it is. But second one has a denominator, so I'm gonna slide it in front of x, which I'm gonna get 2x plus 3. That's it for factoring part. Okay? Now you have to write answer, you have to solve answer. You have to find solution, which means, as you know, you have to let each factor equal to 0 and then solve it. So first one is just simple. You just minus 1 on both sides, so you get x equals negative 1. Second one is two-step, minus 3 both sides, so you get 2x equals negative 3. And if you divide each number by 2, you get x equals negative 3 over 2. So these two solutions. But this one is more important. So that's about it. Well, you will think that's too much. But when you actually do it, it's not that difficult. And in fact, you actually have to do this one within 1 minute. So you just need practice. So keep that in mind. And also there's some shortcut for this one. So I'll go over one more question with you so that you guys can feel more comfortable. So let's do this question together. Step number 1. Slip first number to last number and then multiply. So I get x squared minus 17x plus 30. That is equal to 0. Now let's factor this. I'm going to put 30 on the top, negative 17 on the bottom. So what can give you 30? 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 4 does not go in there, 5 times 6. Again, top number is positive number. So I'm gonna find something that add up to 17. Not this one, this one. 2 and 15 gives you 2 plus 15 is 17. So 2 times 15 gives you positive 30, but 2 plus 15 does not give you negative 17, so I gotta put both negative. So it's gonna be x minus 2, x minus 15. That is equal to 0. But that's not done. Some students stop here. That's not true because you have to divide each number by what you slipped over, which is 5. So let's do this. 2 over 5, you cannot simplify, so I will just write as it is. 15 over 5, you're going to get 3. What's the last step? If you have a denominator, you move it in front of x, so you get 5x minus 2, and you just have x minus 3. That's it for factoring. And if you want to find solution, it's very simple. You just find what? Opposite of these numbers. The opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. Same thing here. Opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. But do you see there's a 5? What you have to do is you just divide by that number. That's it. So try these questions by yourself. Pause the video and do it by yourself. I'll go very quickly. Now, do you see top number is negative number? So you have to find something that subtract to 5, not add. So 3 and 8 will give 8 minus 3 will give you 5. Which one should be negative? This one. And don't forget, you have to divide each number by what you slipped over, which is 6. And if you simplify 3 over 6, you get 1/2. If you simplify 8 over 6, you're going to get 4 over 3. And last one, you get 2x plus 1. You get 3x minus 1. No, 3x minus 4. That is equal to 0. Keep forgetting about this. Yep, that's it. If you want to simplify, simple. X equals positive, opposite of positive 1 is negative 1 over 2. Opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. And divide by this. That's it. So I believe that was easy. You can try this question by yourself. And in this page, you can try this one, okay? Now, what about this? What is this? Do you see, unlike here, you have like only 2 terms? It's very simple. What you have to do is you just set up 2 parentheses. Your sign is going to be always positive, negative. And what you have to do is you have to follow square root of each number. What gives you x squared? X times x. What gives you 4? 2 times 2. That's it. So you get x equals negative 2, x equals positive 2. So try question on the right by yourself. Set up 2 parentheses. Sign is positive, negative. What gives you x squared? X times x. So since it is at the beginning, I just write x at the beginning of each parenthesis. What gives you 25? 5 times 5. What about next one? Same thing. I just put parentheses like this. Sign should be always positive, negative, as I say. What gives you 49? Do you see number comes first? So I'm going to write number first. 7 times 7. What gives you 9x squared? 3x times 3x. So pause the video. Try question on the right by yourself. No, what am I doing? That's it. All right, now try these 2 questions by yourself. I'll pause the video, by the way, because I'm going over it. Just don't rely on this. What gives you 144? So guys, here's a common mistake. Don't divide by 2. That's not going to give you the answer. What you have to do is a square root, okay? So it's going to be 12. And it takes too long to go over this, so I'm not going to go over this. This one is going to be 8x plus 1, 8x minus 1. And I'm keep forgetting about writing the solution here. It's exactly same, okay? So just make sure this is something negative 7 over 3, x equals 7 over 3. So keep that in mind. You can do this all by yourself, like just finding solution. Maybe this is the only question that you cannot really do it on top of your head. In that case, just make sure you set each one of them equal to 0, like this, and then solve it, okay? Like minus 8 both sides. You get 3x equals negative 8. Divide by 3 both sides. You get x equals negative 8 over 3. Which means the other side is going to be positive 8 over 3. Because only thing that is different is the sign. So that's how I kind of did it right here. Although I just did it on top of my head. But just don't do it if you cannot really do it, okay? So that's about it, guys. I hope this video helped. If you have any question, just let me know. All right? All right, that's it, guys. See ya. Bye.